and actually serve the community. You don't have that in the U.S. anymore. Number 3 is some of the highest healthcare costs in the world, and I'll add to that some of the worst value in the world. Now you see, CEO, United Healthcare, shot and killed in New York. People are upset about this. And you know what's even worse? Add this to the reasons to leave if you're successful, is people are cheering for that. Good, they got him, they said. But let's talk about high healthcare costs. You're getting very low value for your money. We've told you for years. Some counties in Texas are tying Somalia for various healthcare metrics, like infant mortality, for example. Access to care in some of those places is not great. Now you can say, hey, what do I care? I live in Dallas, Texas. I don't live in some far-flung county. Well, if your country is such a successful, great first world country and the best country in the world, shouldn't everybody have access to good health care, even if they're willing to pay? And so you go to Singapore, you go to Colombia, you'll find in pretty much all corners of these countries that we talk about, those are just 2 that we talk about in kind of varying extremes, you'll find that pretty much everybody has access to the same quality of care. Now, there may be more private clinics. We have Nomad Capitalist Live, our 4-day event every year. It's in Kuala Lumpur. I've spent time there for over a decade. Prince Court Medical Center, one of the best places in the world. You just pay out of pocket, amazing care, amazingly efficient, amazingly affordable. It's one reason to come to Nomad Capitalist Live. You're going to have more of those clinics in a big city like Kuala Lumpur than in a smaller city, but in most of the countries that I spend time, quality of care is pretty equally distributed. Even in frontier markets like Cambodia, it wasn't 10 or 12 years ago, it's getting better. So if Cambodia and Somalia are beating parts of Texas, then it's really kind of hard to say that the country is the best. And I'm a capitalist, I'm a free market guy, but it's pretty ridiculous to say you're going to pay the kind of taxes that you pay, especially as a successful person where you're paying into the 40%, and you will still be paying into the 40% under Trump, or very close to it, and getting nothing for it. At least in other countries, they get free healthcare, free university. Now, I'd rather pay lower taxes and not get the free stuff and pay for it as I do. I left the United States and I live in a collection of other countries where my tax burden is very small. When I need healthcare, I go to Prince Court and I just pay. But you don't get that choice in the U.S. You pay very high taxes and you get very poor healthcare response. Obscenely overpriced. I'm telling you, people came to Nomad Capitalist Live the last 2 years in Kuala Lumpur. We saw them at Prince Court. We literally sold out